to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I'm on a mission to hit 3,000 subscribers, so make sure you click that button below. I would appreciate it. So we are finally going to do our first official project in the new house. And let's just start off with a bang. We are actually going to be working on a hat. It is actually for my neighbor. So when we originally moved to our house, just a little background story, he kind of came over, introduced himself, helped us with just a few things. So as a courtesy, I actually made him a hat and he liked it so much that he asked for a few more. And so that's just a small way that I'm able to promote myself, so that I'm very blessed about. I actually ended up finding a new nail tech and she actually already placed an order with me. I believe I already mentioned this. So again, I'm just doing really small things just to kind of try to promote myself. And so as I'm not doing orders, I'll just do little odd and end things here and there. And hopefully you guys can leave any recommendations that you want to see on my channel. So let's go ahead. We have to open the box, grab the hat, actually we have to modify it because I originally did landscaping and he wants to change landscaping into lawn care. So it's just a small modification onto RICOMA. We'll get it up on the machine and we'll get it done. As you see here, I just went ahead, I added the color, I went ahead and changed my bracket to my hat, and then I also input my USB stick so we can grab it and put it over to the machine. So that's what we are doing now, if I can do it correctly. And then what I'm actually going to do is I have the old one, I think, still on my machine. I might have removed it. I had to have because I didn't do it that long ago. Okay. Here it is. So we're gonna go ahead, select what we need. And then why? Bubbies, we can't do this. Not now. You guys missed his sounds. Oh my God, I was watching back on one of my videos. He was barking so much and I'm so sorry about that. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do when he barks. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and select the color. So again, we're gonna do Mohawk as the orange and then the lawn care as white. So we're just gonna do our standard our standard 40 bubbies. No. Rex. Is y'all's dog's going crazy? Rex. 40 weight thread. I'm actually not gonna do the 65. So let's go ahead, got all that programmed. Let's get the hat hoop now. So for anybody new with embroidery and especially hats, I'm gonna try to show you my best way of how I hoop them. So this is the hat that we are going to embroider on. If I'm not mistaken, this is just the Russell Outdoor. I do pick this up from Sanmar, and due to the backing, I do not have to put stabilizer back here, so no tear away, no cutaway, no nothing, just because this is pretty sturdy. I do recommend that you do use one of those, at least the tear away, on something a lot more flimsy, something that doesn't have structure, but as you guys can tell, this definitely holds its structure. So what you're gonna wanna do, first of all, is you wanna unsnap the back, and then from there, you have to take your sweatband and pull it up. okay? So pull your sweatband up. I am very close to the camera, so sorry that this is such a bad angle, but that's your sweatband. Your sweatband is actually what's gonna sit under this metal piece that is missing. So imagine a metal piece here because I guess in the transition of moving, I lost it. And this sweatband is supposed to be sitting under that. Actually, let me show you. Is it on? Okay. This is the metal piece that I'm talking about. So your sweatband is supposed to sit under this metal piece right here. But as you see, it's missing on this one. So lovely. The joys of moving. So all you're gonna wanna do is just line that up. As you might be able to see, there's a sweatband. It is going to go all the way up. You are wanting to make sure that everything is sitting relatively flat. And then what you're gonna do is you're taking this piece and you need to make sure that all these like little teeth here, all these little teeth are actually going to sit right here along the brim of the hat. All right, now you do have this little lock here. There is a lever down here. You need to make sure it does clip. And then from here, there should be quite a bit of a pressure. To be honest, I usually will hold my hand here just to make sure that this this metal piece does not slide backwards. It typically doesn't, but again, all right, perfect. All right, and then again, just to kind of show you, see how the brim is just ever so perfect. And then of course you're gonna fasten it here. Now you are supposed to put clips back here, which I will do in just a second once I have it on my machine. I will be honest with you, my little contraption I have going on over here, this is not very sturdy. I used to use, as you guys know, my mom's foldable table, and I'm just trying not to ruin my brand new console. So I'm just trying to be ever so delicate with it all. So I have to probably figure something else out. I was using a towel just to kind of avoid, you know, I don't know, indenting it, something like that. Why did I just put all that away? I have 2 more hats I still gotta do. I'm losing it. So from down here, we're just gonna go ahead and apply the hat. Like I mentioned, you wanna hear 3 clicks. There's 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. You might not hear them on camera, but you can definitely hear them in person. And then like I mentioned, RICOMA does provide you these little clips. If you don't, or if you lose them, you can just pick them up at like Wally World, Target, Amazon, wherever. But they do come with your physical hat hoop. So you just go ahead and clip those 2 in place. Now what we're going to do is center it. And I definitely have to drop the image down. Like it's way too high right now. Yeah, like way too high. But cool thing is it's actually pretty centered. So I'm gonna drop this down all the way till it turns red. It's actually not even turning red. Did you guys see that? No, you can't see nothing. If it turns red, that means you're outside your parameter. You just have to drop it till it turns green. And then we're gonna hit the trace button to make sure that it is within line and it's going to stay within the hat. As you guys just seen, I hit the trace out button, so I'm just gonna hit it again while I'm paying attention. We're gonna trace it all out. She gonna be big. But I'm doing this same exact size as Mohawk as before, and he liked it. So we're just gonna leave that. The only thing we changed was just landscaping to lawn care. And that's it. Speed right now is 750. I'm pretty sure I can leave it at that speed. I don't have any desire to bring it up. If anything, I'd bring it down. But let's just start to play. Let's play. Let's just start the project. And if I need to adjust the speed, I will. actually just went ahead and hooped the next hat just to kind of keep everything moving. To be honest, this actually came out really good. It was making a lot of noise and I was like, oh my God, what is that? Well, come to find out, the A hit the center of the cap pretty like well, but good news is nothing happened, no needle breaks. So I am happy about that. Just an FYI, I do use the 75 needle, always linked down below if you guys want to go ahead and check it out. Otherwise, I think it came out really good. I just need to hit the lighter with the R for some reason. I think my lighter is dying. And yeah, otherwise, I do always leave the tags on as well, just in case you guys are curious, just because, I don't know, I guess I want them to know it's not like a used hat, even though this like can't look any newer than it is. But as long as the tag is not in the way, I always will just leave it on. And then from here, we're just gonna take our sweatband, you're gonna fold it down, and then I just go ahead, fasten it on the back. And there we go. We are off to our next hat. So it looks like we actually ran into a problem. And from the looks of it, it's like shredded my thread. My thread? It shredded my thread. Does that even make sense? I think it does. But this is what it did. You guys see that right there? So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it. I do have to go back over my A completely. I will show you guys here in just a second, but she is not pretty looking. Let's center that. Also, I know a lot of comments say it, and I do know it, but when that does happen, pull a good amount out and then make sure that, you know, you're rethreading kind of more fresh thread rather than, you know, just a little bit. Really going to help. And then for what we're gonna do here is we gotta hit our stop. Stop is going to back up the image. So again, like I said, I'm gonna just do the A completely. All right, now I'm gonna stop it. My light up here is flashing, which is what you want. And then I hit go, and go will automatically allow it to re-embroider everything. And I never showed you the A, I'm sorry. So I will be honest, I'm pretty unhappy. I think what the problem was is that where the A was landing in the rim of the hat, it was causing an issue. I'm not gonna charge him for it, at least for this hat. I'm just gonna give it to him because putting it in my trash can is not gonna do any good. And maybe I'm just being over OCD. I'm gonna actually talk with my husband about it first, because sometimes I feel like I do get like that, but I'll show you guys as well, and then you let me know your thoughts in the comments and what you would have done. It's really not that bad. Like, what am I doing? Anyways, I'll verify with Kyle. If Kyle thinks that it's bad, if you guys say it's bad, let me know in the comments, because I'm gonna have this video up before I even give him these hats, so you let me know below. So we're focusing on, oh my God, we are blinding you with this new light I got. All right, so here, come on, focus. There's the A. So we have lawn care, but like, what do you guys think? I left it up there for a little bit because I was trying to see it in the viewfinder as well, but because I selected it on the screen, it kept showing this like box, so I couldn't really see it very well. But I'm gonna verify with Kyle, I'm gonna get his opinion, see what he thinks with it. And then from here, we have one final hat, and let's just hope Pretty Girl doesn't give us more problems. Great news, no issues with this one. Of course, I do have to hit it with a lighter. Looks like there was just a little bit of it. Really not much. And I don't know why, but for my H to my A, I always had like a little jumper. So I just like to hit that with a lighter. Anything that's standing up. Actually, there's another one between the W, the K. So let's just hit that. Perfecto. Oh, there we go. So, looks good. And great news is I cleaned as I was on my last project, so I'm done with that. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I was actually really excited to actually be home while, hold on. And now we have all 3 hats officially completed. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. It was actually really nice being home because as it was like embroidering, I was like doing things because obviously when you move into our house, the list will never end. So I was just trying to clean up some things while I was just multitasking, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you could, please remember to leave any suggestions, comments down below. I would appreciate it. I love talking with you guys. I appreciate everyone who is following me. So thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. I get very excited about it. You can ask my family. Like, I get cheesy excited. So thank you guys so much for subscribing and following along with just my little crafting embroidery life. So if you guys could, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next crafting project. Bye, everyone.